Big sniff energy, dude. Ooh, these ones actually have keyholes. Good. Looks like you got it open. Oh, that's definitely child-sized. Is this a protective suit? Maybe, but it's so small and cute. Maybe it's for a kid? Small suit. Alright, I have another key. Good, it opened. There's something in here. Huh, is this a journal? Looks like it's blank. Not much. Wait. There's a slip of paper in here. This is colorful shapes on it. I like shapes. Oh, okay. That's definitely a lot of colorful shapes. That's gonna be for the diagnostic thingy, majiggy. Huh? Diagnose these colorful squares. Zumba. A stool. I guess I need to stand the child-sized suit here, but what? Do I have to put it on the plushie? Oh, that's cute. Zero Junior in a suit. Did I put the dressed up Zero Junior doll here? It says 8 on it. Looks like that did the trick. Give that tablet another shot, why don't you? Oops, that's not the tablet. The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 numbers on the right side of the screen and press check. Okay, let's give this a shot. Wait, what? What? Alright, I need to look at this thing then. Red, blue, teal, black. Uh-oh. So what is this? 1 dot is blue, red. What? I'm so confused. This has not green and black is 1 dot. So we have red, green, or red, blue, green, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. What? Huh? Can I take the thing back out of the suit? I don't get this. Zero Junior doll has been dressed in the suit and is now standing on the chair. There are colored squares on the side here. I don't know if I understand this one here, buddy. Time to bust out the memos. So, here, I'll do it in green because that's easiest to read. 1 dot, that's a dot, is green, magenta. 2 dots is green, magenta. 3 dots is cyan, green, magenta. This is useful, can't you tell? And then the thing I have in my bag. 1 dot is cyan, red, blue, yellow, magenta, and then black. I don't know what I'm looking at here. 2 dots, cyan, green. That is a really good G. There is a reason I have 3 to write in. Black, black, blue, yellow, and 3. That's really good too. Cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. Alright, time to go fucking do magic. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. So it said these are the ones on the suit, right? Click it. Here, I'm going to read it one more time. The pattern on the display is the same as the pattern on the stomach of the stuffed animal wearing the protective suit. Oh, the 8. Click it to scan the pattern so the device can read the colors in the pattern. Once you have that, enter 3 number on the right side of the screen and press check. Don't know if I understand. Oh, 1 dot. Okay. So it's 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. So 1 dot is green, magenta. But how do I... So I have every color. I have blue, red, green, cyan, magenta, yellow. So do I can't just count them because then it would just be 2, 2, 3, right? Thinking emoji time, indeed. So the thing on the thing says green, magenta 1, green, magenta 2, and then cyan, green, magenta. So I have cyan, green, magenta is right here. Green, magenta. Or green and magenta. Cyan. And then the big ones, I don't know how to interpret these colors because they all 1, 2, 3. It has 6 and then 5 and then 5. How stupid am I being here? My guess is very. Can't do anything up here. Dot 1 is redacted. You're probably right. I'm being very dumb at the moment, I think. Oh, there's arrows going left to right. Maybe it's how many moves you have to make to get through there? Maybe? So cyan, red, blue. Oh, wait a sec. Maybe I draw the numbers? Oh, okay. So it'd be cyan, red, blue, yellow, magenta, black. Maybe? Yellow, magenta, black. So that would be 6. Oops, I don't want to kill everything. And then cyan, green, black. Boop, boop, boop. No, I didn't want to do that. Cyan, green, black, blue, yellow. Blue, yellow. 2. Ooh, this is some big brain shit. And then cyan, green, black. Cyan, green, black, magenta, yellow. 3. Oh yeah, baby. Good job. You deserve a pat on the back. Don't patronize me. Hey, the color's changed. Right. Well, there's one password. Now I gotta get the other one. Sun, moon, star. Ooh, a password that uses all 3 of them, huh? Sun, moon, star. That's not open the safe. Down to safe password. So what if I just do those tiny ones? Green, magenta, 1. 1. Cyan, green, magenta, 7. Hey, that's Master Chief's number. Thanks for the pats. Did I solve it? Looks like it. I mean, the color changed and everything. Moon, star, star. All right. You found the password. Is this like the ones in the infirmary? Moon, star, star. What? Hello? Moon, star, star. Yeah, that one was cool. What? Do I have to do the other one first? Save, just in case it boots me. Sun, moon, star. Well, there's one. Oh, we got a memory card. It opened. Good job. Looks like there's a lot in here. Oh, what is all that? A map of the floor, moon cards, a key, and a memory card. Hold on. I'll take everything out. Just be patient. Let's see. First off, map of floor B. We found the infirmary said floor A. So that means floor A must be the top floor, huh? I mean, we took an elevator down to get here. Yeah, it seems like it. Keep going. There's more in there. This looks like moon cards. These must be the moon keys the announcer was talking about. There's 2 of them, just like with the sun key. You take one, Tinmyoji. Oh, why? You're a solo. Clover and I only need 1. Oh, right. Thanks. Okay, a couple more things. Looks like a memory card. I feel like I've seen something like that before. TV in the infirmary! But where? I wonder what's on it. Well, unless we can find something to stick it into, we won't be finding out anytime soon. TV in the infirmary! Well, we can figure that out later. For now, we'll just take it with us. All we've got left is the key. Is that the key to the exit? What else would it be? We should be able to get that door open now. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's move. Just a sec. There's a little bit of time to waste. Oh, I'm a dummy. I was looking at the wrong the wrong thing. Moon, star, star. Moon, star, star. And it was similar enough that I didn't notice. Phew, looks like that did it. Yeah, I looked at that one, which is moon, star, star in the middle, and the right one is that one. It was close enough that I didn't even notice. I was dumb. Alright, secret time. AB Game 1. This refers to the Ambidex game. It's fair to assume that AB is short for Ambidex, but it also represents the 2 choices each player is given, A and B. A is the choice to ally, B is the choice to betray. When using the voting machine in the AB room, each player must choose to either ally or betray before the time limit's up. Yep. Oh god, white on beige. Okay. A round of the AB game is played between the members of the group that went through the previous chromatic door together. The 2 members of the pair play against the single solo. Each party can choose to either cooperate or betray. The BP of each player will change depending on that choice. If you ally and they ally, you all get 2. If you ally and they betray, you get -2. If you betray and they ally, you get 3. If you betray and they betray, you get nothing. Penalty. If you break the rules or your BP falls below 0, it says below 0, so you can be at 0 and be safe, it seems like. Because everywhere it says below 0, you'll be penalized. More specifically, a set of needles in your bracelet will be activated, injecting you with 2 different drugs. The first is an anesthetic called Soporil Beta. 9 minutes later, this will be followed by a muscle relaxant called Tubocurarine. The muscle relaxant will cause your lungs to cease functioning, killing you. In other words, the penalty for failure is death. A voting machine. A voting machine used by the participants of the AB game to register their votes. It uses a touch panel and is not to be mistaken for the ATM. What? For an ATM. You can't take your money out of it. I don't know. They've said below 0 a few times now. Seems to be specifically below, but it could just be vague or incorrect. I don't know, because no one said 0. Hazmat suit. The manual found in the PEC contains the following text in reference to these suits. The air in this facility is kept at a very high pressure relative to the outside environment. This is to prevent air contaminated by the virus from entering. All persons wishing to exit the facility must proceed through the PEC. In order to prevent the spread of the virus and maintain a sterile environment, all persons entering the PEC must wear a specialized hazmat suit. Anyone not wearing a suit will not be allowed to enter the PEC. Scotch. A type of whiskey made in Scotland. Its unique aroma comes from the peat used in its manufacture. Scotch is Tin Myoji's favorite drink. He often claims a little scotch should scratch this itch after returning from work, which annoys Quark. Root beer float. A well-known drink made by putting a scoop of vanilla ice cream in some root beer, also known as a black cow. Quark has taken to saying, "Root beer floats my boat," which warms Tin Myoji's heart. Aw, that's kind of cute. Floats my boat. Alright, get me out of here. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Chunk. Boom, ba boom. Yeah, I don't have III enabled. Weebs out. I had to disable it so I could have like Peepo leave and Peepo arrive. Is this another warehouse?
It's just like the one on the last floor.
There's even a big old door in the same spot where the number
Weebs
9 door
out.
is in the other warehouse.
I think I have Kurisu Thump though, so I do have some weeb emotes. It's rusted over. I don't think it's opening anytime soon.
No lever to open it anyway, that I can see.
Well, shoot. We couldn't possibly open that with our bare hands.
Duh. How much do you think that thing weighs?
At least 73 pounds.
You'd have about as much luck trying to lift a pickup truck, even if it was unlocked.
True.
I want to know what
I
those
think I
are.
have Tutoru enabled too, but I might not have that one enabled right now.
Those white doors?
The white doors. Are they chromatic doors?
Yeah, seems like it. I mean,
They're so
look at
glowy.
this.
Look at the glow outline.
It's one of those things that says lock.
Yeah, just like the ones next
So
to the other.
I'm not
chromatic
entirely
doors.
bereft of weeb emotes, but I don't have II. So you're saying all the chromatic doors for the next round are white?
Yeah, they were different colors before, but
Guess things have changed for this round.
Before we could discuss the doors any further, a familiar robotic voice crackled over the speaker. No cackling.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Who did it?
45
They didn't wait
minutes
for me.
remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What?
one of the other teams opened the gate early.
What in the hell they do that for? We haven't
Why
even
would you
started
do
back
this?
yet. Never mind, wife. We just need to get back up there pronto. I'm worried about Quark. We need to hook up with Alice and Kay. The sooner the better.
Right, got
Let's
it.
go.
Let's go. Time for some transition screens. Peep, 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 peep. That was weird. Why did it stop in that room? Usually it goes all the way to the elevator and then beeps. It stopped in like that middle room there. I don't know if there's any logic to these transition scenes. They just exist. They're a menace to society, but they cannot be stopped. They cannot be reasoned with. Warehouse A. We returned to the Flore warehouse to find only 2 people waiting for us. So we got a choice coming up. I don't know if I trust Tenmyoji, though, since he betrayed us round 1. Kay, who'd gone through the red door. And Dio, who'd gone through the green door.
Where's Quark?
We took him to the infirmary. At the moment, Alice, Phi, and Luna are looking after him.
Is he all right?
I don't know if I would describe him as all right, but apparently his condition has not worsened, if that's what you mean. He is still resting.
That's good, I think.
However, we...
Good. I'm going to the infirmary.
Tenmyoji, please, wait!
Well, I guess he's picking ally if he's not going to be here. Tenmyoji ignored Kay and took off at a run through the yellow door. See ya.
Oh dear, he's gone. There was something I needed to tell him.
Well, it's
Uh-oh.
not like it matters. The girls will just tell him when he gets
Easiest betrayal of my life coming up,
there.
boys.
He ought to calm down once he's seen the kid.
Clover and I looked at one another, eyebrows raised.
What are they going to tell him?
Well, you see...
Tell me. What?
You found virus medicine in the laboratory?
Yes. Unfortunately, we found only a single vial.
Then we can cure Quark's Radical 6.
So it would seem.
Well, I guess we should head over to the infirmary and see how he's doing. Come on, let's go.
Right behind you.
But we're all gonna get infected. And we only have 1 vial.
He should be fine now.
Hey, look, the TV that I have a memory card to put in that I probably
It
won't get
might
to
take
put
some
in.
time for him to recover fully, but the worst is over.
Luna's voice was quiet as she stepped back from Quark. She held an injection gun with an empty vial. Oh, they used it already. Delicately, she placed it back in the cabinet. Quark had been laid out on a crude cot and was still sound asleep. His breathing was even, and his expression was peaceful. He looked like any other child sleeping soundly after a long day of doing whatever it is children do to amuse themselves. Any trace of the insanity he'd shown earlier was nowhere to be found.
Is he really going to be okay?
Yes. We analyzed the vial and confirmed that it was definitely Excelivir. Now that I've administered it.
The Excelivir should eradicate the virus completely given enough time, right?
Well, that's good
that
for
should be the
Quark.
case.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, what a relief.
Things are looking pretty sketchy there for a while, that's for sure.
I felt some of the tension disappear from my shoulders, and I let out a breath I hadn't realized I'd been holding. We weren't out of the woods yet, but at least Quark was safe.
Ooh.
Tenmyoji let out a long, shaky sigh and lowered himself onto one of the empty beds. He rubbed his hands wearily across his face, and I thought I saw the glint of tears.
Alice, you and Kay, I don't know what to say other than thanks. You saved his life. I don't know the words to tell you how much that means to me.
Oh, please. It was nothing, really. We just happened to be the ones who went through the red door.
Where is Kay? He's not in here.
He's still in the warehouse. Dio and Kay stayed behind.
They went there to wait for you guys while we came back here. We figured someone should explain what was going on so you wouldn't come back to an empty warehouse.
So Dio and Kay were the ones who opened the AB gates?
Not both of them. There was only one door open.
Well, we should get back and tell them how Quark's doing. Kay will want to know at least.
Yeah, you're right. I nodded and headed back toward the other side of the room. I was nearly there when Tenmyoji suddenly spoke.
That's right.
Huh?
You know that memory card we found?
Yes, I do. Let's plug it in right now. This thing?
Yeah. I think I know how we can take a look at what's on it.
Yes, please.
What? You don't remember? There was a memory card just like it that we used to solve the puzzles in here.
Yeah, he's right.
Yay, we're not going to leave it dangling.
There's a slot next to the screen. It should work for this one, too.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Right, yeah. Well, let's give it a shot.
Yeah, I want to see what's on it.
Okay, just give me a minute here. I slid the card into the slot next to the screen. No sooner had I done so than an image of a waveform popped up on the screen.
Is there
Whoa.
an audio file on here?
Jasper.
Why don't we turn up the volume a bit?
Luna tapped a few things on the screen and a bar began to move across the screen. Before long, a voice drifted out of the speakers.
This is Control. How's it going over there? Bet you missed the sound of my voice, huh? Well, I gotta be honest. It's getting pretty lonely over here, too. Feeling kind of like howling at the moon. Lone wolf style. Speaking of which, I'm looking at it right now. The old girl is beautiful. Never seen a moon this full. And that color. Tonight's that eclipse, remember? What a way to end 2028, huh? The moon's this amazing red. If it wasn't so beautiful, it'd be kind of ominous.
Hey, a red moon. That's in that Latin in the second warehouse.
Wish you guys could see it too, but... sorry, forgot. You're supposed to be on Mars, aren't you? So, how are Phobos and Deimos looking right now?
Wait, what? We're on Mars?
Sure hope I'll get to look up at them someday, too. Anyway, over. Hey, something wrong? Talk to me, guys. What? You gonna play hard to get because we haven't talked in so long? Enough jokes, all right? Knock it off. Where are you guys? Is there something wrong with the radio? You're saying everything's green? Well then, what the hell's going on here? Why aren't they responding? No, the video feed's online. Look, you can see all 9 of them, 3 at each table. What? Someone hacked our feed? What do you mean this isn't live? An old clip on repeat? Who would do that? What in the hell is happening here? This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. Please come in. I'm asking you to respond.
This is...
Oh, thank God. You really had me worried there. What happened?
6 of us are... dead.
Uh-oh.
What?
Counting myself, there are only 3 left.
How? Why are...
They were killed.
What?
I guess you could say I killed them.
What?
No, that's not quite right. Not just them. Not just these 6. All of them. All 6 billion.
Oh.
Soon, I will have killed 6 billion people.
Yikes.
Are you there? Respond! Damn it. This is Control. I repeat, this is Control. We have an emergency situation. We have an unconfirmed report of 6 deceased test subjects. Deploy rescue and escort teams to the test site immediately. Shit. What the hell happened in there?
What's going on? Is that it?
Yes.
What on earth was that?
Any ideas? I got only frowns and shaken heads in response. Only one person showed a reaction other than stunned confusion. Tenmyoji. Long after the audio ended, he stared at the screen, deep in thought.
Do you know something, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, I think I know what that was. It's probably a transmission from the Mars mission test site.
Mars?
I'm sorry, what?
You mean some kind of space travel?
What kind of test site was it?
Did you know that the government is developing spaceships with particle annihilation engines? These ships would be able to get humans to Mars a lot faster than old chemical rockets, but they don't want to just send a manned Mars mission off half-cocked. That was the idea behind this test. They built a whole complex on this old Air Force base in Nevada. The idea was that it would be a simulation of a manned mission to Mars with a crew of 9 men and women. They'd monitor the whole thing and use that data to plan the real mission.
That sounds like a nonary game, pretty much, almost. So what we just listened to was a transmission from that project?
Yeah,
Why is something like that here?
don't know why. We found it in the safe. No explanation. Dollars to donuts, it's got something to do with Zero's plan.
You mean we were meant to hear what was on that card?
Yeah.
It's all very interesting, but how exactly do you know about all this?
Oh, about the simulated Mars mission?
Yes.
I was involved with the project.
Involved?
intent was to create as accurate a simulation as possible. That meant we'd need to simulate the radio silence we'd experienced during conjunction.
What's a conjunction?
Conjunction,
It
junction.
means two things in space are close to each other. In this case, we're talking about a superior conjunction, where Mars and Earth are on the exact opposite sides of the Sun. So unless we've got some sort of relay, there'll be a period of time where we won't be able to communicate with each other. What we heard on that card was when the simulated conjunction was scheduled to end.
That's when they died.
Now, we don't know that. They could have died long before that conversation. All we know is that's when
This
it was
is
discovered.
very weird.
So 6 of the test subjects died, right?
Yeah.
Well, do you remember what she said? There was something about how she didn't just kill 6 people. She said 6 billion. What the heck did she mean by that?
Just what the hell happened there?
Tinmyoji frowned and looked down at the floor. We were all silent as he paced slowly back and forth across the room. At last he stopped, raised his head and spoke.
The truth is that there's a chance a virus escaped from the test site.
A virus? Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah, Radical 6.
Gasp.
How can that be?
I'm just telling you what I know, okay? Nobody's sure how Radical 6 got in there in the first place, but one of the subjects might have been infected when they entered. Or the virus itself might have been an intentional part of the simulation. The test site deaths became the index case for a pandemic. Anyway, prevailing wisdom says it got out somehow, and once it was out, it spread pretty quick. All across the planet.
And it killed 6 billion people?
No, not directly. Best numbers put only a third or so of those deaths as directly caused by Radical 6. The other 4 billion died from the collapse caused by the deaths of that first third. The whole world just fell apart.
Good God. Wow. Damn. I have a lot of questions. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start knowing where to start. Well, no, take that back. Explain that date. Unless I heard this wrong, the day the Radical 6 got out was December 31st, 2028.
Yeah.
But the day I got grabbed by the guy in the gas mask was December 25th, 2028.
Me too. Christmas Day.
I was kidnapped on Christmas, too.
Clover and I were taken 3 days earlier, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Then you see what I'm saying, right? That recording was made close to a week after we were all picked up. What the hell is going on here? That thing is from the future.
You see,
No, don't interrupt.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Don't interrupt
All
us, announcer.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
we're out of time. We need to go back to the warehouse.
Wait, you haven't answered.
Don't care. I need more than 10 minutes to explain everything. Half-assing it is just gonna make you more confused. Now get moving. That's enough! Shut your damn hole or I'm picking betray!
Yikers.
Come on now.
Fine. Do what you want, but I need to get back to the AB rooms. I'd like to stay with Quark. He seems to be doing all right.
I'll stay here with him. Fi can do the voting for our pair. I can trust her. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you'd be willing to do that, I'd be much obliged. Thanks, Luna. Take good care of him.
Of course. I'll make sure everything goes fine.
Tinmyoji gave her one last nod, then turned and dashed out of the infirmary. See ya. Well, that's that, I guess. We should probably be going too.
Yes. We'll just have to wait to hear the rest of what he has to say later.
I'd rather just get it all out in the open now, but there's not much we can do.
Let's get going then.
That was some high tier exposition.